Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today, as always, we're gonna start with the DXY. But first, I'm gonna explain. Well, I'm recording this on Friday, 11 p.m. because on Sunday I'm leaving. Well, I have a trip to London, and in London, well, I don't know. And I'm coming back on Wednesday, so I don't think I will be able to record this next week's videos. Maybe Thursday I start again. So yeah, if I am able to record someday there, but I'm on vacation and it's a holiday, so I don't think I'm going to be able to record. And well, just for you to know, okay? So well, you don't want really see it maybe because I will keep recording videos, but yeah, just for you to know, okay? So well, this week we're gonna start with the SY. Today, Friday. So today we had only one trade on EU. As you can see, it's green. When it's green, it means I'm in a trade. So yeah, it was my first continuation trade that I'm starting to study, and this was the first one in life because I have to look for continuations when we took some liquidity to the left or when we are having a clear trend like this one. But if I have, for example, if we have a trend like this one and we go down and we take these lows here, maybe it's not the best to look for continuations, okay? In this case, we had a break of extractor, so I was looking for continuations to the upside. So yeah, we had this clear trend equity on H4 here from this break. But as I said, we had this break of extractor on H4, and I was looking for continuations, and we had the continuation to take the previous daily high. So on M5, we see that in London we had this break of extractors here. If we go to M1, we really have no trade. I don't trade the XY, but it's interesting to have something. But these lows are the fucking same, I think. Yeah. So I don't think we have any trades here because this is not higher high. 38 and 38, yeah. So yeah. But it was interesting having this break obstructor because I had the confirmation to look for entries on EU, for example. Okay, so on EU, in this case, let me eliminate these alarms. So in this case, we took these two previous weekly highs, and we had a break of extractor to the downside here. Well, we don't really see it on H4, but we had this higher high, and then we broke this. So if I used the replay tool here, as you can see, this is the low. So when we create a new candle, it breaks the low. It means that it breaks the structure. I don't usually trade this on M5, but on H4 I think it's pretty clear. On H1 it's, well, yeah, it's clear. It's clear. And well, I just used the Fibo. I placed it from here to here, and my 50% was here. So I waited for this relevant equity on M5 to be taken because I need some relevant equity to look for the continuation. Well, for the reversal here, we had the break of structure here. If I go to M1, you will see that I had, well, this is a break to the upside, as you can see. The high is 40 and here is 41, so we had a break to the upside, and the M1 entry was after this break. I placed my trade here, which is approximately this. Well, this candle came back a little bit, so I entered there. And then I targeted 1 to 3. In the beginning, I targeted here the extreme with these equal lows, but I think that I will look, if I have a 1 to 3, I will take it. This is my my perfect target, so yeah, I don't need more really. And in the end it came back again, but I'm not placing break evens or something, so maybe I could have held the trade. Psychologically it would be pretty difficult to me to hold this for just 0.23, so yeah, 23, well, 39, so it's not worth it for me. 1 to 3, and I'm happy with that. And then the price came down and I didn't trade here because we had no well, we took this revenue equity here, which is previous daily low, but yeah, I am not looking for any trades because we weren't really close to the this previous daily low, so we weren't really close to the ATR. Okay, GU, we had more or less the same situation, but in this case what I didn't really like was this week here to the upside that took the revenue equity on H4. On H1 it was nice, not the best, but nice. We had this week here, but we took this previous daily low and revenue equity on H4. And I was waiting for this revenue equity on M5 to be taken and look for continuations. But in the end, we never had it, and we took the previous daily low here. Well, no, it was there, yeah. Maybe on EU, this is not, yeah, it is the previous daily low. So no trades for me on GU. In this case, I wanted to look for continuation trades to the downside on USD JPY, but in this case we had a downtrend, so I wanted to look for sells. We didn't have this break to the upside. The thing here is that we took this revenue equity on H4 to the left, this one here, and this previous daily low. So on EU we took liquidities to look for a selling continuation, but on USD JPY we took liquidities that well, they were going against the downtrend. Okay, so in the end the price went up. We took this revenue equity in H4, and I was looking for reversal trades, but I hate well, I don't like the lines like this. Well, so I was looking for trades, but here we had this break obstructor. But on M1, the break was here, and then we didn't have a breakdown, so the breakdown to the downside was here, and we never had it. So no trade for me. The rest is out of timing. USDCHF. So I wanted to look for continuations to the downside. Yeah, to the downside, to the upside, okay, because we had the break obstructor here. This revenue equity H4 is a break obstructor. So we wanted to look for continuations to the upside, but we never reached the target. And then we took this revenue equity on H4, but it was really out of timing. So no reversal trade for me. We were far from the ATR too, so yeah. And finally, USD CAD. I wanted to look for reversal trades, continuation. I couldn't because, well, we reached the 50%. Let me show you on 5. So we took this revenue equity on M5 here. Here, this is a revenue equity on M5. Let me see, because maybe we had a trade here and I didn't see it. So this was revenue equity on 5, and this was revenue equity on 5, and this was revenue equity on 5. So we broke a structure here. The only problem is that the only entry was out of timing, and I'm not entering there, of course. So yeah, out of timing, no trades for me. And yeah, in the end we had news. I want to look for buys, but the only trade that we had, it was out of timing, so no trades for me. And then it continued going down. I still have this Tesla trade here. I'm not sure about it, but Let me see. S&P 500. So on the daily chart, we don't take any real equity. Yeah, this is real equity, but the next one is up there. And then Nasdaq, more or less the same. So the real equity is up here. I'm not sure about these trades. I think I'm gonna close them. I have this disaster trade open and this and a trade that I closed here because we had this support. So I closed the trade there, but well. So yeah, these are my trades. On Bitcoin, I really like that we took this and now we started going down. So in my opinion, we will see a continuation and we're gonna probably take this. But we will see. Okay. Ethereum resistance level. So yeah. Well, so this was the video. I hope you like it and see you on Wednesday. Well, you won't notice, but I will. So see you. Bye bye.